All right, guys, good morning. Saturday. Get your cup of coffee and let's stroll through an old vintage magazine. This time around, 1001 Custom and Rod Ideas, Spring 1972. This was a quarterly magazine, came out 4 times a year. And if you've never seen these 1001 Custom and Rod Ideas, they're really good. They got customs and hot rods and drag racing. Everything is stuffed in these this magazine here. It's not like just drag racing or just street rod or any of that. These were really cool magazines. I've got quite a bit of them I've collected over the years. This one here being Carl Casper's Ultra Rod on the cover. And look at that. Carl Casper has built so many cool cars. What do we got in here? We got van scene, we've got car shows, street rods, and funny cars. See, I told you, there's all kind of stuff in 1001 Rod Ideas. All right, let's open her up and see. Yeah, right off the bat, street rod. Barry Setzer funny car. 67, what, GTX, Satellite, Belvedere. That's that body style. I had a 67 Satellite at one time when I was a lot younger. Had big fat tires just like that. And it was actually a green color. I ended up painting it like a sun-kissed orange. Man, that thing was bright coming down the road. There's some old Ed Newton artwork there. I forget what that show rod was called. Wine Wagon or something like that. You can see Ed Newton's signature right there. Ed Newton used to do a lot of artwork with and for Ed Roth. Matter of fact, a lot of the really cool Hot Rod Monster t-shirt designs was Ed Newton. He's awesome. Here we go. Tops for street rods. It's like a bunch of T-bucket tops. Yep, I've always liked that design on a T-bucket. What else we got in here? It's a little 32, 29. Not really sure. It's got a 32 front end, but that doesn't look 32. That looks more 29 in the back. But what do I know? You know, it's Saturday morning. Time for that cup of coffee. I love these padded tops like this, too, on these T-buckets when they would do that. There's a chop top convertible top. Yeah, Saturday morning. I'm gonna go out to the flea market again and see what's happening out there. Here's a car show from New York, 1972. Best Rod and Show. That is I forget the name of the shop that did this car. Really famous car with the street rodders back in the day. A lot of cool car show coverage in this magazine. Yeah, these magazines, 1001 Rod and Custom, or what did I say? I don't, too early in the morning for me. Custom and Rod Ideas. They were just full of all kinds of cool stuff. If you ever find one of these magazines at a swap meet or something, pick it up. Because they usually got a lot of cool material in there and reference if you're building anything. There's the California Roadster run. T-buckets were a big deal in the early 70s. Yeah, awesome. Awesome. 72, I would have been 12 years old and then 13 years old for the second half of the year. So, yeah, even though I was a little kid, I was very in tuned into what was going on in the car scene. It's the only thing that interests me, you know. There's Gene Snow's rambunctious funny car. That was a beautiful candy apple red funny car. Rotor wheels. Man, look at that. There's one of them zingers. Diesel truck. Look at the paint jobs on these cars. You know, 70s. They're really laying them down. There's this was a model kit. Chuck Miller's wood burner, but there was a model kit of those called Slicks and Sticks, or Sticks and Slicks, and the model kit actually had wood in there. Harry Bradley, he's the one that designed it. Harry Bradley was a designer with the Mattel Hot Wheels, and he didn't live far from me. Back in the 90s, I would see him driving his car home on the freeway, because I would be coming home at the same time as Harry Bradley was coming from Mattel. And he had a shark fin on the trunk of the car or the roof of the car. I forget what it was, but it was like a Lexus or something like that. Little, kind of had a shark's mouth on the front of that car. There's Big Jim Dunn, or a Jim Dunn Reith, or Jim Dunn and Reith. There was Reith Automotive. That was a high-performance shop in Long Beach. And Jim Dunn was the driver of that car. He made a really cool movie, Funny Car Summer. And he had this car, and it was actually a rear engine. He put the motor in the back of that car and ran it like that. I think he won a championship with that car one year. There's the Blue Max, the Ram Chargers, Shirley Mondowney, Pisano, and Matsubara. They always had really cool cars. The guy that I worked with in my 20s, before I worked with him, he painted all these Paisano Matsubara cars. Look at the vans. One of the first custom shops I worked at after school, we painted custom vans and mini trucks. It's where I didn't do much. It was after school, and I mainly swept the floor. But I would watch these guys work and absorb everything. And eventually, they would say, "Hey kid, you want to mask that up? Or maybe shoot some primer?" Yeah. So I would. And eventually I started doing everything. There's that tea bucket with the padded top again. That thing is stretched out. Pretty cool. It's technical pages. You know, I never was into the technical aspect of this stuff. You know, I would know how to work on my own cars, small block Chevy cars. You know, change the oil, tune them up, change parts in them once in a while. But I was, you know, far from a engine builder. Look at that. That is beautiful. Look at the wheels on it. Nice little tea bucket again. You know, it's Saturday, so I imagine today's a busy day for you guys. And you can kick back tomorrow. Look at this 1959 Impala. Andrew Jackson was awarded Most Outstanding Full Custom Trophy for his wild 59 Chevy Lowrider. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that car was pink. It's awesome, though. I think every lowrider should be pink. If you want to know the truth. Look at the panel job on this Corvette. Panel job on that hot rod. Oh yeah, and the Volkswagen Dune buggies. Yeah, they were always cool. Yeah, more technical, mechanical type stuff. I'm gonna just thumb right through it. see what we missed over here. There's the Ultra Rod. There's the chassis. You know, I bet Tommy Moore could build this car from scratch. If he saw this magazine. Look at that. Is that the exhaust? Look at the exhaust on that thing. That's wild. Killer car, killer paint job. Killer builder, man. Carl Casper. Super Nationals. Funny car. Yeah, drag racing. Yeah, these, like I said, 1001 custom rod ideas were just packed with everything automotive in it that we all like. You know, hot rod, drag racing, lowriders, anything custom car was in this magazine. So I really, when I see these things come up for sale, I grab them. If I don't already have them, and I think I got most of them. Look at this thing. Is this, was this car called the Snake Pit or something like that? Yeah, Snake Pit. World of Wheels. No, World Land Speed Records. Well, I kind of doubt that. I really doubt. I really doubt that car went 300 miles an hour. You know, a lot of times these cars you saw at car shows back then, the guys would tell you that they did certain, you know, speeds and held certain records that they never did. I knew a guy one time that put the name Quiet Riot and MTV on his funny car to look like it was sponsored by MTV and Quiet Riot. And in the middle of a car show, they came and made him cover that up. Anyways, guys, Saturday, get up, finish your coffee, go have a great day. I'm going to go to the flea market, and I will see you guys tomorrow, Sunday morning, bright and early, with another magazine, another cup of coffee. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.